I got one good question for you. Did your bankruptcy come back verified and you don't know what to do next? Don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna assist you and show you step by step on what you gotta do to knock that bankruptcy off your credit report. So with that being said, you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. What's up, family? I'm back with another one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the film. So in today's class, I want to show you them cheat codes that's in this book right here so you can knock that bankruptcy off your credit report, because I know it's holding you back from getting that house. Maybe it's trying to hold you back from getting that car, maybe funding for your business, whatever it is. I might help you knock that bankruptcy off your credit report step by step by step. So grab a pen, go get some paper, and gotta get you something to drink, because this is gonna be a good one. Hey, welcome to today's lesson. So you sure already did this process right here, right? I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna break it down to you real quick. Now, if your accounts came back or your bankruptcy came back verified, you sure already did these steps, right? But if you didn't do these steps, these are the steps you need to complete before you do anything. And I have another video, you can I'll put it right here or somewhere right here so you can watch it. But step one is do this process first, which is download your credit report, right? Step two, order your LexisNexis report. Step three, order your PACER report, right? Because you want to see all the information when it comes to this bankruptcy. And then go to the courthouse. Well, you don't have to go to the courthouse, but you want to grab the document stating that they don't report to the credit bureaus, right? Or any of your credit reporting agencies. So I have a letter, it's free. The link is going to be in the description. You want to grab this letter if you don't already have it. I'm just doing a recap real quick, but you want to clean up your personal information because this is step 5. You make sure you clean up your personal information, and then you want to freeze the snitches, which is after you did everything, LexisNexis, CoreLogic, SageStream, Innoviz, ARS. There's so many. After that, you want to set everybody up. Now, what I mean by set everybody up is setting up the LexisNexis and the credit bureaus. So stating that, everything's 100%. If they say everything's 100% accurate, then we know it's not 100% accurate based off of what the courthouse gave us, the document. So now we got them in a lie. So we got them sending an official document saying that everything is 100% accurate. And then after that is, once we get that document back saying everything is 100% accurate, the investigation. Now what you want to do now is the Eliminator Method. Now the Eliminator Method is what I'm talking about, using the cheat codes that's in this book right here. So the Eliminator Method, we're going to use the CFPB as well as the Attorney General's office as well as the BBB. And we're going to file complaints with LexisNexis and all 3 credit bureaus, as well as and whoever else has your I'm pretty sure TransUnion reports to LCI, so we're going to file a complaint with them as well. So I'm gonna break down that process on what you can do so you can knock that bankruptcy off your credit report. You know how I do. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna give you the exact things you need to do and a write-up as well. So the write-up is gonna be in the description, so you can place that into the CFPB complaint, so you can go ahead now. Make it a little bit of your own, because it's gonna be a little bit different, because I know you might have a chapter 7 or a chapter 13, right? So just make it a little bit different and add your little word into it on what happened to this date or whatever, because everybody's date and everybody's gonna be different. So just add it so everybody's gonna look the same. So let's get into the, let me show you real quick. All right, now you should be on the CFPB. We're gonna do, the first thing we're gonna do is submit a complaint. Now, once we submit the complaint, I'm gonna break it down to you, and I'm gonna break down everything. So once you get onto the CFPB, of course, you gotta log in as yourself. Create it. If you haven't, you gotta create a login. So once you create a login, you wanna go ahead and click on at the top as submit a complaint. And then once you click on submit a complaint, you'll be on this screen right here. Now, first and most importantly, you want to click on credit reporting, credit repair services, or other, and then click on credit reporting, and then click on next. Now, once you click on next, let me see if I can make this screen a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm talking about. So you want to use problem with a credit reporting investigation into an existing problem. All right, the investigation did not fix the error on your report. So you want to click on yes, and then you want to click on next. Now, once you click on that, hold on one second. All right, now, so hold on. So here we go. I told you we ain't playing, right? So whatever date you sent that courthouse letter, right? So you say on let's say May 1st, 2022. I sent the letter to the courthouse asking Read it right here. May 1st, 2022. I sent the letter to the court asking, do they report to the bankruptcy? Do they report bankruptcies to the credit bureaus? And I got a letter stating they do not report any bankruptcies to anybody. So if that's the case, how did the credit bureaus verify my bankruptcy as 100% accurate? Let me go ahead and fix that. Verify my bankruptcy as 100% accurate. They never did a fair investigation according to 15 USC 1681. Now, 15 USC 1681 section 603E states the term investigation consumer report means a consumer report or portion thereof in which information on a consumer's characters, general reputation, personal characters, or mode of living is obtained through personal interviews with neighbor, friends, or associates of the consumer, reported on or with others with whom he is acquainted or who have knowledge concerning such items of this information. However, such information shall not include specific factual information on a consumer credit record obtained directly from a creditor of the consumer or from a consumer reporting agency when such information was obtained directly from a creditor of the consumer or from the consumer. Whew, that was a lot. So as you can see, they didn't do none of that, right? They didn't, according to an investigation, because that's the reason why the secret letter and the other letter I have in my bankruptcy playbook is key, right? Because they didn't do none of this, right? They didn't do no interview with your neighbor or friends or associates. So how did they do in a proper investigation? Now, this is how they violate your rights, right? They also violated my rights numerous of times. The credit bureaus violated my rights the credit bureaus violated my given rights under 15 USC 1681. According to 15 USC 1681, section 602, states that I have the right of privacy. According to 15 USC section 1681, section 604, states that also states that consumer reporting agencies cannot furnish an account without my written instructions, right? According to 15 USC 1681 S2 A1, a person shall not furnish any information relating to a consumer to any consumer reporting agency if the person knows or has reasonable cause that believe the information is inaccurate. So the reason why you believe that is because you had got the letter. Now, this letter is key that you get from the actual courthouse. So once you get that letter, you want to upload it. You want to upload the letter. Remove bankruptcy, whatever bankruptcy it is, right? So whatever chapter 7, whatever bankruptcy it is, you want to tell them to remove it. Now, attaching the documents is key. So what you want to do is attach all the documents that you have or that you sent off. So if you sent off a letter, the secret letter, whatever letter you sent off, you want to have as information. Now you can also put the tracking number that you in the first and I sent off letter, courthouse asking, you can put the tracking number as well in there. It's up to you. And then you want to go ahead and put remove bankruptcy. Just attach all the documents, especially the documents stating that the bankrupt or the courthouse don't report to the credit bureaus or credit agencies, right? So attach that document. Now, after you do that, you're gonna click on next. Once you click on next, then it's gonna populate the company's name. So the company name you want to put is Experian. I have a lot of people asking this question. So Experian Information Solutions, right? Bam. You want to look for this one, incorporation. You want to use your last four, date of birth, name as it appears on your credit report. These you want to do all three of them, because what's going to happen is sometimes they're not going to be able to verify your information. So this is why this part is key. Now, yes, you want to do TransUnion. Now, the TransUnion you're looking for is this one right here, TransUnion Intermittent Holdings Corporations, right? Yes. And then remember, same thing, last for date of birth, name as it appears, right? And then the same thing you want to do is Equifax, right? Equifax, but you can look for a different one. This one, you're going to look for Information Services, LLC. Yes. And then social, date of birth, name as it appears, right? And then once you click on next, you're going to go ahead and fill out some more information, but you should get a confirmation number as well. And then that's it. Now, after you submit a complaint with the CFPB, you're going to do the same thing to, you're going to go back and redo it and do LexisNexis, right? Hey. Oops. LexisNexis risk solutions, right? Bam. And you're gonna go back and look for remember, you're submitting two complaints. LCI, Consumer Center, right? You're submitting two complaints, right? One to straight to the credit bureaus and one to secondary agencies, right? You're doing the same thing. And then the third one, nope, then no, because it's only two. So you're only doing these two right here because these are ones that have bankruptcies, or quote unquote get your bankruptcy information. And then that's it. You're gonna click on next and follow the steps as I showed you. Now, once you do this, now what you wanna do is file a complaint with the Attorney General's office. Now, you're gonna do the same exact write-up, right? You're gonna click on Consumer Complaint with the Attorney General's office, and you're gonna go ahead and put your first name, middle name, last name, but you gotta do multiple complaints, right? You wanna do the credit bureaus, you wanna put all the credit bureaus information, and then you're gonna description of the issue, right? And you're gonna put the same exact thing. And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna sign, and you wanna submit multiple complaints or you can just submit one with LexisNexis and LCI. It's all up to you on how you want to do this, but what you want to do is make sure you submit a complaint against Experian, a complaint against TransUnion, a complaint against Equifax, a complaint against LexisNexis, a complaint with LCI. The reason why you want to have these, that's what, 5 complaints, you want to have these complaints is because they're violating your rights. So, and you want to get this bankruptcy off. So go ahead and submit a complaint. This is why this is the elimination method. It's going to take a little bit of time. However, you don't got to do all these complaints all at one time. You can do CFPB today, then do the complaints with the Attorney General tomorrow, and do the complaints with the BBB next. Now, after you do that, after you submit a complaint, now you want to go to the BBB. Now, once you go to the BBB, you submit a complaint. You got to submit them separate, just like how you did with the Attorney General's office. And then you want to do the same exact thing. So you can use this one right here. Information technology data on that. Bam, LexisNexis. Click on this one. Right now, once you file a complaint, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna file a complaint. Now, once you click on file a complaint, you're gonna click on boom. I like the file complaint, and then you're gonna go ahead and click on no. Now click on continue. Then you're gonna put your first name, middle name, last name, and all the information. Now, took a little minute, right? So you're gonna put the same put the same information that you did with the Attorney General's office, right? You're gonna put the same complaint. Now you're gonna grab that, whatever happened, May 1st, whatever, and whatever you did with LexisNexis, right? So I put the laws, desired outcome, correction to a credit report, and upload supporting documents, and then click on continue, and that's it. Woo! That was a lot of information. This is what me and my company do every single day. So if you don't have time, if you don't want to do the process, if you don't feel like doing all that work, don't worry. My team can assist you. We can do everything and take over your file and start doing that and start knocking off that bankruptcy or whatever you have on your credit report step by step. Hey, we're gonna do everything for you. So if you want us to do it, all you gotta do is call this number right here and we'll be able to assist you. All right, appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next class.